gotta let them come to you, that's all. Depending on what we need the skins for, this is probably the only time we will be killing the ocelots. There's our one chest. Yep. Ooh. There's the kitty cat. It's a rock. It should be claimable. Alright, how do we... Must be this tree. Must be this tree right here. Not this tree, apparently. How do we get it? I'm confused. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh wait, here we go. Here's one that goes part way up. It's an obstacle course. It's like when you're walking up a hill, a very steep hill, if you stop, you're not going to be able to make it. And I think I figured out that that's with this tree, with trees like this, is if you stop in the fork of the tree and then try to jump up to the next fork, it doesn't work. But if you keep going and keep yourself pointed in the right direction, it will work. Those are iguanas. That's an iguana. I saw one ocelot run off. This tree is the viewpoint. This one? Doesn't seem very high. I mean, it's a small island. Okay. The rock makes more sense. The big rock in the middle of the island, but you know, whatever. Wouldn't want us to be able to claim those. There's. We have a. Oh, huh. He was hiding. Good luck. Alright, so we gotta get above him and be able to see him. Where'd they go? There it is. Poor things. Oh. I don't like it. Like I said, it depends on what the ocelot pelt is used for as to whether or not we will be doing this once this part is done. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. The cat gods are angry. Where'd they go? There's one over there. And there's one over there. It's too fast. It's too far away. I mean, it's a musket. The range is expectedly short. Whoa. Okay. Craft a new holster. Craft. Oh, we have health upgrades. Nice. Okay. Okay, so crafting. We have a holster. And the upgrade. Health upgrade is the iguana leather. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. And then allows me to carry 2 pistols. Okay. Nice. Dart pouch, berserker darts. Nice. Sleep darts. Feline pelt outfit. How very 80s? Shark hunter outfit. There we go. That'll be one we go for. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff on this island. Where is it? There it is, right above us. Keep going. Nope. Yeah. Rude. Have to have ourselves pointed in the right direction. Did we not just claim that 2 seconds ago? Maybe we need to jump from that tree and that branch. Can we get up this tree? Come on. Here. What did I just say about not stopping? There we go. Oh, I thought I was going to miss it, and I was going to be very, very annoyed. Yeah, so we can just return to ship from here. Is that going to be a fast travel, like a fast travel thing? What else do we have? A treasure map. And that. Alright. Also a letter. Rather than having to swim back out, we'll grab the fragment, the treasure map, the letter, and then we'll hit the boat. The row, row, row your boat. The butcher, the baker, the candle mistaker. That treasure map is right there. There it is. All right. Looks like it is. Is it this island? I believe so. It's not guaranteed that the treasure map that you find on the island is going to be for that island, but okay. There's, whoops, 2 secrets on this island. I bet the letter is the second one. I don't think this is the island. Looks more like this one. Yeah, this is fat and wonky. It's not this one. 749, 625. Potentially this one. All right. Shiny. Easy to miss. When your teeth are strong enough to pull a cork out of a bottle. Peter Beckford the Elder. Of my employer I must say something, for it was owing to his connections that I came to find such troubled dealings. Peter Beckford was a man of great charisma and pride. In 1662 he had come to Jamaica, and in just 10 years had fast procured himself a sizable portion of land, which he sowed with cane as early as he was able. Upon coming into his orbit, he owned and claimed all about him, one of the largest private holdings of land in all the world, rivaling only kings and emperors for his largesse. The same surplus applied to the number of slaves in his employ. Whereas he had arrived in Jamaica with a complement of 3, he now owned the better part of 300. A shrewd and relentless man of business, Mr. Beckford was known to be subservient to a temper of cyclonic power. Wrath, fury, and enmity were his primary means of settling arguments that could not be concluded in Mr. Beckford's immediate favor. He was, however, always kind to me, as gracious a man as one could hope an employer to be. But I put this down to my status in his eyes. He was a traditional man with respect for rank and breeding. In earlier times he had been governor de facto of the island, and although a statesman, no longer upon my arrival he still bore all the signs of a man who felt his natural duty to lead. Further, his political connections he valued as deeply as his sugar and the money it brought him. It was in this capacity, following the arrival of a Spanish soldier, that I met the man who would change my life for the worse forever. A young man named Loreno Torres. I enjoy the structure of language in this game. I like that it has that authenticity. Let's see how this works. Beautiful. Cool.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holes, just as you said.
A little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be married all the same.
Alright. Who needs civilization when you can have merriment? Perfect. Press Y multiple times with pistols equipped to change shot on highlighted targets. Shots do less damage, but interrupt attacks. Interrupting attacks is great.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Right. Let's take a look here. We are headed to vessel. We've got some cargo on the way. We'll grab the cargo and then head down. 22 chests, secrets, 5 shanties, 13 pieces, and side activities. Gosh, so many. What are these? Harbor Master gives us upgrades. Okay, perfect. Cool. Alright. Yep. I can see why this is a top choice for favorite. Can we get close enough to this? We can. We can loot. Man overboard. We can loot from the ship. I like it. Perfect. Let's not run over him. Added to our crew. Nice. Turn around. There's another piece of cargo over here. Good thing I looked. I was going to shoot at this small ship. Just because it was by itself. Good thing I was paying attention. Get no fight with multiples. There was. Okay, cargo is not static. There was another piece over here. And it's not there now. So. It is quite rocky over here. Nope, there it is. It wasn't showing up on the big map. It does take a minute to slow down. It's not instant, so I like the accuracy for that. Sugarcane. Here, I'm gonna get so distracted gathering all the random cargo we find. This looks like a solitary ship. I really want to practice this out of story combat. How do we... Oh, spyglass, okay. Skinner little forceps of wood. Where else? It's not a thing. Alright. I think we're a little bit glitched. Alright. Don't have a way to aim that, really. There we go. Alright, we sink her. Not our intention. Just hoping to... Will there be loot that pops up to the surface? That's the question. Alright, so the trick is then to damage and board. I'd love to see how that goes for the next try. The chain shot wasn't like... Unless the chain shot is the only option we have right now, we don't have actual cannons. Close enough to hit with our swivel. Damn it. It's not. Alright, you can only use that at specific times. I don't... It's gonna take some getting used to. Not being able to use whichever weapon you want to select does limit the freedom. Let's see if we can get close enough to this ship and see what we can do with her. Experimentation.
Now, got the angle wrong. On your mark, captain. Quarters. Warship incoming. She's going away. You take some.
Damn it, wrong button.
Missed. Other hooks, Ty.
Alright, so we can only use that when it tells us to. Hold B and you're incapacitated ship to board it. So yeah, that's the trick right there. Incapacitate and board. Then we can loot. Alright, cool. Oh, B. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. I like it. Alright. Now that we've got the hang of things. Back to getting to where we're going. Fighting amongst themselves. Don't mind us, we're just passing through. Really, they're not going to pick on us. Interesting.